My boss tried to get me fired for inappropriate content. The IT department's response made the entire office laugh for weeks. Have you ever been wrongly accused of something, only for the accusation to spectacularly backfire? 3 years ago, I was working as a content creator for a financial services company, making educational videos about investing and retirement planning, possibly the least controversial content imaginable. My direct supervisor, Marcus, was a recent hire from a competitor who seemed determined to find fault with everything our team did. He particularly targeted me after I corrected him during a meeting about a regulatory compliance issue. I had previously worked at the SEX, so I knew the rules cold. One Monday morning, I was summoned to Azure. Walking in, I found Marcus sitting there with a smug expression alongside our ADER director and our department prime. We need to discuss some extremely inappropriate content associated with your work, Marcus began, sliding a folder across the table. Inside was a printed share of one of my investment videos on YouTube. The video itself was perfectly normal man in a suit explaining 401 contribution limits, but surrounding it were hundreds for recommended videos featuring women in bikinis and suggestive titles in what appeared to be Korean. This is completely unacceptable, Marcus continued. You've associated our company brand with this content. I was genuinely confused. I don't understand. These are just YouTube recommendations, which you control, Marcus insisted. This is your channel. The IA director looked uncomfortable. If you've linked our corporate content to inappropriate material, that would violate our social media policy. That's when I realized what was happening. Marcus didn't understand how YouTube worked. These recommendations are generated by YouTube's algorithm based on the viewer's watch history. I explained carefully. They're different for every person based on what they typically watch. Marcus's face reddened. That's ridiculous. These appeared when I watched the video. There was a moment of silence as everyone processed what he just admitted. So these videos appeared based on your viewing habits? No, that's not. I never. Marcus sputtered. The HR director, trying to salvage the situation, suggested we consult the IT department to clarify how the algorithm worked. 20 minutes later, our head of IT, Priya, joined us. She was a no-nonsense woman who had been with the company for 15 years and was respected by everyone. After examining the train, Priya turned to Marcus with the deadpan delivery of someone who has explained basic technology too many times. These recommendations are 100 based on your browsing history and watch patterns. Our company has no control over what YouTube suggests to you personally. If you are seeing these videos recommended, it's because YouTube's algorithm has determined you have an interest in this content. The Premier's face was a masterpiece of suppressed amusement. So to be clear, if I watched the same corporate video, I would see different recommendations. Exactly, Priya confirmed. For example, when I watch our videos, I get recommendations for coding doors and Indian cooking channels. Marcus looked like he wanted the floor to swallow him whole. The meeting ended abruptly. I was dismissed with apologies from Enner and the Priya. As I left, I heard the Priya say, Marcus, please stay. We need to discuss appropriate use of company time and resources. By afternoon, the story had somehow spread throughout the office. For weeks afterward, whenever Marcus walked into a room, someone would quickly minimize their screen or jokingly ask if he had any viewer recommendations. 2 months later, Marcus transferred to another department. I got promoted to his position. At the company holiday party, Priya from IT handed me a gift, a custom coffee mug that simply said, "It's the algorithm." We still laugh about it to this day. Sometimes the best revenge isn't something you do. It's simply letting technology explain itself.